Hi, in this lecture we'll see about what is abstraction in Scala. Abstraction is nothing but partially implemented, mean not fully implemented. One more definition, having no body is called abstraction. In abstraction, in OOPS concepts, in class may be abstract, and method can be abstract, and a variable can be abstract. What is abstract class? A class having methods which are with methods with not fully implemented methods. That class is called a abstract class. A method. What is abstract method? A method having contain doesn't contain any body. That method will be called as a abstract method. What is abstract variable? If you declare a variable without assigning any value, that variable is called abstract variable. So we can create abstract class by using abstract keyword. A class which is declared as abstract is known as abstract class. So abstract class can contain constructors, abstract variables, non-abstract variables, abstract methods, non-abstract methods, and subclasses. So abstract method. What is abstract method? Methods without body. That is implementation. Non-abstract method means having body. Method with the body. So abstract class can contain methods with the body or without body. Both can it can contain. But if a class having method without body, the child class should provide implementation for that particular method which is not having body. See, this is the main important topic here. Abstract method should be implemented in subclass of abstract class. Okay, we'll see one example for this. So abstract method should be implemented in a subclass of abstract class. So I am creating one class abstract demo 11. I am defining one method. Okay, this is a non-abstract method because it has implementation. It has body. Okay, so wherever if you don't have body, that is called abstract method. So this abstract class is containing one fully implemented method, partially implemented method. Means without body, with body. Two methods. So if you create object for this, you will get error because this method 16 don't have implementation. Okay, so what as per this rule, abstract method should be implemented in subclass of abstract class. We have to implement body. We have to provide complete implementation in its child class. Means I am creating one more class extends this parent class, and I am providing implementation here for this method. In this class I am providing implementation for this body. Then in main method I am creating object for this child class and calling these two methods. Okay, I will execute this. We'll see. We'll wait 1 minute. It is executing. You have understood, right? What is abstract class? If the class having a method without body, how to implement how to provide complete implementation of the particular body in child class. All these things we have seen. See here, M16 method, M15 method, both methods. This this is output of M16, output of M5. But where we have provided implementation for a method 16 in the child class. Okay, this is an example for a abstract class, and this is very important in terms of interviews. They will ask what is abstract class, what is abstract method, what is advantage, like that. What is the advantages here of abstract class? In a requirement, in a project, you don't have if we don't know complete implementation of particular requirement, so partially you know, in future you want to complete that implementation, that time you can declare one class as a abstract. Okay, later when requirement everything is finalized, then you can provide implementation for that. Likewise, it is very important if you don't know complete implementation. Whenever you don't know complete implementation of the class or a method, that time you can declare as a abstract. You will add abstract keyword to that class or method.